Men's 200-meter final, minutes away. If you're a late sleeper, you missed a lot of good action, including those 400 semifinals for women, where there are 5 Caribbean athletes through to the final, including the Bahamian defending champion Shoni Miller-Weibo, the Jamaicans Candice McLeod and Stephanie Ann McPherson, Cuba's Roxana Gomez, and from the Dominican Republic, Marlady Paulino. The Barbadian Shadi Williams breaking a 43-year-old national record at 50.11. We are reminded that before her Harrison College days, she was at Coleridge and Parry for several years under Coach Leo Garnes. Here's the start list for the men's 200-meter final. Jareem Richards, Commonwealth Games champion from Trinidad and Tobago. Also helped TNT to 4x4 relay gold. Rashid Dwar, the Jamaican, 32 years old, semifinals twice at the World Championships 2017 and 2019. Winner at the Jamaica Trials in 20.17. Aaron Brown has been impressive at the Games, showing good form here. Won his first round heat and won his semifinal as well. He has looked confident. Joseph Fanbole, 19-year-old NCAA champion, 1994. And personal best 1991 in the last 2 months. Kenneth Bednarik, 22 years old, second at the US Trials, won his first round heat in 2001. 1983 in the semis behind DeGrasse. Arian Knighton, Obadeli Thompson thinks that he has a shot. 2002 broke Usain Bolt's world junior record of 993 with his 988 clocking, lowered that to 984. Andre DeGrasse has Caribbean parents, lost his Barbadian father to Alexander Waith to pancreatic cancer in January. His mom, Bev DeGrasse, was a high school sprinter in Trinidad and Tobago before moving to Canada. Currently the world leader from his semi-final 1973 run. Noah Lyles, the world leader before Grass's 1973, a short while ago or earlier on in the meet. Reigning world champion from Doha, he is Noah Lyles. What a moment for these men. New champion to be crowned after Usain Bolt's dominance, 08, 2012, and 2016.
Yes, at this moment, this is one of the deepest 200-meter finals that I've ever seen. But someone new in a few minutes will occupy the position that Usain Bolt has dominated for the last 3 Olympics. Knighton, who is now the world junior record holder, bettering Bolt's previous world junior record twice during the U.S. Olympic trials. Dwyer having the meet of his life at this level, is positioned well in lane 9. He will have to go, had a gritty run to finish second in the semifinals. Andre DeGrasse looking extremely relaxed. He's ready. Aaron Brown running well, running sub 20 again this season. Noah Lyles has a tough assignment all the way down in lane 3. He's run 1950 at his best, the 4th fastest ever. Fambule, the NCAA champion, is a closer. Will he be there?
Aaron Brown has looked confident so far in his races leading up to this final.
Richards also knows what it's like to be on the podium, having placed 3rd in the 200 meters at the 2017 World Championships. Here we go. One of the most exciting and unpredictable events at these games, the men's 200 meters.
What will this 17-year-old in lane 5 do? DeGrasse has a great shot in lane 6.
I think it'll probably be 19.5, 19.6 for the winning time.
Off they go. DeGrasse is out pretty quickly. Aaron Brown running well too. Dwyer on the outside, Jareem Richards on the inside, but it's the middle lanes that look dominant. Noah Lyles comes off the turn in front. The American is in front. DeGrasse is chasing. Bednarek on the outside, finishing fast. DeGrasse in front. That's the gold medal for the Canadian. 1962. What a performance!
Absolutely stunning. After years of knocking on the steps of being at the top, DeGrasse finally does it. Silver behind Usain Bolt in Rio 2016. Silver at the last World Championships behind that man, Noah Lyles. DeGrasse does it in outstanding fashion. We see the emotion. Running 1962, a new national record. Back-to-back world-leading performances and national records. Noah Lyles for a second looked like if he had it.
Yeah, coming off the turn.
He ran an outstanding turn, which is what he had to do from lane 3. But as they came down the straightaway, DeGrasse pulled ahead.
DeGrasse 1962. I think Lyles may have been third because Bednarek on the outside closed really well.
An amazing performance.
And DeGrasse, Ricardo, was your pick for the gold.
Looks superb in his semi-final, Andre DeGrasse. As Ubba pointed out, he's been knocking on the door for some time now, the Canadian. Silver in 2016. And when you watch the race again, look at how well DeGrasse gets out. Not as good as some of the others, but better than he usually does. And when you allow Andre DeGrasse to be close to you, coming into the straightaway, it's very difficult to outrun him down the stretch. He is such a strong finisher. Noah Lyles picks up the bronze medal. Kenny Bednarek the silver, the American second and third. But no denying the Canadian, who has his first global title.
He's been a big meat performer since he burst onto the scene in 2015. Here we see Noah Lyles done in lane 3, moving well. Aaron Brown actually had a great start. He moved up on Knighton, the teenager. But DeGrasse also has an outstanding turn run. Noah Lyles down in 3. And here we see DeGrasse working hard. Bednarek and DeGrasse have been going 1-2 all season in their races. Here once again, 1-2 with Noah Lyles coming in 3rd. But we see DeGrasse is so calm under pressure. You look at his face even before he started. He is just so relaxed. He's been in this moment so many times. And that's what I always tell people. They always ask me to predict races. And I say, I like to look at the athletes before they run. You see their composure. And he looked like this stage is where he wanted to be. He knew that he was going to pull off an outstanding performance. That he did.
The 17-year-old Knighton runs into 4th at 1993. Outstanding run. Dwyer 7th in 2021 and Jareem Richards from TNT 8th in 20.39. But what a run. What a run by Andre DeGrasse.
Tremendous. I know the Canadians are celebrating, and hopefully some Bajans too. As we mentioned, his late father was Barbadian, and I know Andre DeGrasse looked up to the heavens, potentially dedicating this to his father. But then we see Bednarek ran well, as he often does on the turns.
Yeah.
But DeGrasse is able to pace off of him. And sometimes when you know that you can beat someone, you're not that worried if they're in front of you. So here, DeGrasse knows that he's defeated Bednarek several times this season, and there he looked across just to make sure that Noah Lyles was not there right at the end. But this is a outstanding and memorable victory for the Canadian. He's overcome with emotion. Bednarek, who burst on the scene 3 years ago, but truly within the last year has stamped himself as a significant player in this event. PRs, runs a personal best in 1968. Here we see again Bednarik picking up the stagger on Famble and Dwyer in lane number 9. You have to be so focused coming off of this turn. Andre de Grasse ran a wide turn. Sometimes people say run to the inside, but at times you just have to do what's natural. And he came down the straightaway. Look at the form, the determination on his face. And he's still relaxed. And you can tell because his tongue's coming up. His shoulders, there's some tension there, but we would expect that when you're running this fast. But overall, a tremendous performance. He knew that the world will be looking for him to assume the throne after Usain Bolt retired. He wasn't able to do it last year, but now he is the Olympic champion. 19.62 seconds.
Bronze medal winner of the 100 meters, Andre de Grasse. And as Ricardo said, knocking at the door at the majors for quite some time. He was a double medalist in Rio 2016, bronze in the 100, silver in the 200. Also bronze and silver in those events at the 2019 Doha World Championship. Bronze as well in the Beijing World Championship 2015. And he has defeated the two Americans, Lyles and Bednarik, impressively for a Canadian gold in the 200.
Wonderful performance from Andre de Grasse. 2017, when he was in very good form heading into the World Championship, he got injured.
De Grasse coming out strong. As we were just saying, he was injured right before, on the eve of the World Championships of 2017, and had to miss that. But he's picked up a medal at every single championships that he's been in since 2015. He's coming through, and he just knows it. His superior speed in the 100 meters, coming through that bronze medal that he won. He's familiar with this track. You can see he actually was behind Bednarik at about 145 meters, but then his top end speed compared to Bednarik at that stage and everyone else was just superior. Knighton also ran well, the teenager, running 1993, again sub 20 run from a 17-year-old. It must feel odd though to do a victory lap and no one is in the stadium. I remember when we did ours, I did mine with Otto Bolden, finished second, and Maurice Green, who finished first. And it's in a stadium full of people. And here we are. De Grasse pointing at his shoes. I wonder if he'll keep those or if he will auction one off or someone to charity.
Is that one of those special spikes?
It actually is one of those special spikes. And the Puma team worked with Mercedes-Benz AMG to design a shoe, the Evo Speed. We see De Grasse celebrating with what looks to be family, maybe.
He's now a dad. His mom, Beverly De Grasse, a high school sprinter in Trinidad and Tobago. And as we said, lost his father in January, the Barbadian Alexander Waith, to pancreatic cancer.
Did you see me? Did you see Daddy?
So exciting.
Did I win?
Olympic champion dad,
Hey, Jojo.
a world champion mom, fast family
I'm coming home soon.
with
I'll
the
see
gold
you guys
medal.
soon, okay? I'll see you soon. I love you guys. I'll FaceTime you later.
Andre de Grasse, the Olympic champion
Oh my gosh.
at 200 meters.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. It has been coming, and it is finally here.
And there was a lot of expectation on his shoulders. because he has been there so many times, knocking at the doorstep, like we said. Second in Rio, second last year, the World Championships behind Noah Lyles.
I'll talk to you later.
Then producing the world best performance in the semifinal, so that's more pressure. And delivering with such an outstanding performance, another world best, a new national record, one of the fastest times in history. 1962, amazing.
Confirmation of the final results coming up for the men's 200 meters. Andre DeGrasse, the winner in a Canadian record, 1962. Kenneth Bednarek, 1968. The American Noah Lyles in third, 1974. The world champion having to settle for bronze, Knighton 1993. Fan Belain 1998. Aaron Brown 2020. Rashid Dwyer 20.21. And the Trinidadian Jareem Richards finishing in 8th position in the men's 200 meters final to close out day 6 action at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games.